Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Jabus, why are you going to Texas? Good morning, Hank. Good morning, Ping. It's always amazing to see you. You too, Jabus. Oh, Lord. Hank, you're out and about early this morning. Good morning. Glad you could make it. It's always a pleasure. Todd's probably still plundering through his stuff from his auction pickup yesterday. Had to schedule it after a wedding this weekend. Boy, aren't you just a little social butterfly, Mr. Jabus? Yes, it's a terrific Tuesday. Actually, we've got a an election going on, not election, but primaries going on today. So I guess I got to go out and vote. You've been listening and working on loading stuff up. Great, Hank. Yeah, that family stuff will take over. Um, Good morning, Pedlin. Good morning, Jake. Hope you're having a great morning. Good morning, Pedlin. Vintage. Sorry. Todrick. Good morning. Good morning, baseball. Yeah, I don't know. Well, don't take the camera with you, Jake. Excuse me. Good morning, Todd. Did you get everything unloaded?
Yeah,
Good, good, good.
wasn't that much stuff.
Was that filter an oil filter or an air filter? It looked like an air filter, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's air. Gotta look at it. Uh, where'd I put that?
Did anybody look at Todd's video from his finds? Is that an oil filter or an air filter? I think it looks like an air filter, but I could be wrong because I've never changed filters in a big tractor.
I don't know if I'll. I didn't even know I was getting it. I was buying the water
Good,
pumps.
right. Good morning, Swamp.
This was in with them.
Good morning, Craig.
Let's see if I can
Everybody, the link is at the top of the chat if anybody wants to jump in.
look it up. Made in the USA, so it's got to be good. John Deere.
Okay.
All right, I got the part number on top of it. Let's see. Do-do-do.
Yeah, Craig's always in here unless he's out
DC
cutting
1.
grass. Do that, really. Lay down.
Do, 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 do. Yeah,
I've
let's
always
see.
talked to Craig.
T33363.
Wait a minute. Tara in here? There's Tara. Hello, darling. It's been a long time since I seen ya. That's it, guys. That's my singing ability. I can't carry a tune with a dump truck.
Boom, 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 boom.
How are you today, Tara? Jim? Did you find it, Tara? Jim? Todd? I'll get it out right in a minute.
What?
I said, did you find out what it is?
No, I'm looking. Boom, 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 boom. Uh,
It doesn't look like it has a lot of. lot to it, so that's the reason I said I thought it was a air filter.
Looks like $30 though.
That's right, Conway Twitty. He's the man. Good morning, Tara.
Look it up
Well,
on.
I thought I'd come harass you since I haven't been on in a long time.
Well, that's good.
How you doing?
All right.
All right.
Todd bought a mystery item. It's either an oil filter, it's either an Earl filter or it's an air filter.
An all filter?
An Earl. You know, like Motor Earl?
Oh, well, here in Kentucky, it's all. It's all.
Oh,
Primary air filter
Yeah.
element.
pow. You know, I thought I was stupid.
Now I got a selected dealer.
Well,
I guess I can list it without. Oh, $53.86 from your authorized John Deere dealer. So maybe I can get $30 out of it.
is it like for a John Deere big tractor or John Deere garden tractor?
Well, that's a big tractor.
It's got to be big.
That
Look at
thing,
this. This is an
Oh
air.
yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, that everybody knows that's an air filter, Tom.
well,
Come on.
Tom. Come on, Tom.
Todd, when he was doing his video,
See how see like the fin parts on the filter look kind of honeycomb, and the air filters look a little different. I mean, oil filters look different. They look straighter.
And
morning,
oil
Mr.
filters encased,
Yeah.
I would think.
Wow. Yes, because the oil would run out.
Well, Hank, it's because I don't actually have a big ass tractor sitting in my yard to know that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, Hank, it's in the video you haven't seen yet. I watched it while I was sitting here waiting on the show to begin.
Yeah. Man, I didn't get to buy as much stuff as I wanted to. Stuff was just going. I don't know if it's high or not because I don't know tractor parts, but man, some stuff. There was a wall of tractor manuals that sold for $4,200.
You should have bought those.
Wow. Well, how many manuals do you think there were?
Oh gosh, hundreds.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
But I don't know.
Good morning, Flip It.
That's a big job. See, sometimes it takes you a while to get back your money at that.
I figured it was probably worth the price they were paying, but I can't. I don't want to take a chance like that on something I don't know much about. I mean,
What was it? A dealership? Was it like a dealership going out of
yeah,
business?
It was just
it was about a 35-year-old tractor supply business, and
Mhm.
the guy about he may be 73, 74 years old. He was just time to retire. They tried to auction the property also,
Yeah.
and it got up to
I love those kind of.
the property got up to $1 million, and it didn't go any higher. So it's probably going to have to go through a realtor or something. They I don't know what their bottom amount they would accept would be, but they had a bunch of bids on the property, and it got over $1 million, but it stopped. It went to like $1,100,000, and nobody bid more than that. But it was huge, 4,500-foot building, and then a barn and 3 long steel barns or sheds open front, and then about 30 acres.
Oh.
So
Jabez, you remember that auction that we were talking about that was over on your neck of the woods, where the hardware store was closing down? Some of that stuff went with for some crazy money. Those Sawzall blades, they sold they sold for more than you can buy them retail. So anyway, what's it been up with you, Tara? You still gallivanting around on
Not
the
much.
prissy horses?
Yeah, I just got back from Lansing, Michigan, like midnight on Sunday night.
Good morning, Nissa. Did you compete?
Yeah, I was at Morgan Horse Show up there. I rode somebody else's horse.
How'd you do?
All right. I mean, I got a reserve in the junior horse class, but I think like I went in the amateur class too, and she tied me down a little bit, and I just don't think it was quite her style of
Right.
Morgan. I think she liked him a little thinner in the neck, and he's a little bit old timeier looking. Anyway, she was really tying the ones up that look like saddlebreds. The
Right.
one very swan necked and small, and anyway, but he was a good boy. It was fun. I mean, I haven't been up there. Well, I never showed in the lower part of Michigan, even when I lived in Wisconsin.
Right.
So, so I've been goofing off for the last 6 days. Now I suppose I better go to work, and then I'm home for a little while, and then I gotta go to Tennessee in the beginning of October. I don't play golf, and I don't sit at the country club either.
Tara's, Tara's out there hobnobbing with the wealthy horse owners up in Kentucky. That's where all the money lives. That's why she moved there. Where's Jimbo at this morning?
He's just walking back in the house. He was outside. He's probably getting a box or something. I left him home, you know.
You left him home with the teenager? Were you not afraid that there'd be some parties going on while you
Yeah.
were gone?
Well, I heard they did go out on the. They see my friend, these horse trainer and her husband. I went up to Michigan with her husband, and then she had to stay home. And then I heard Saturday night that I go, "What are we doing? The spouse swap?" Because she and Jim went out with some teenagers in Brandon to this thing called the Lincoln Jamboree, and actually it's really cute. It's kind of old timey country. It's
Right.
like it's like a miniature version of the opera, but a little hokier style. But it's really cute. Anyway, so they went out to that on Saturday night.
The opera.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
know,
ta-
like the Grand Old Opry.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
you
the
know the Grand
That's
Old
the
Opry.
Opry, not the
I
opera.
said, all right, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
I was
Opry.
like, they're doing
They,
opera
it's
in
like
Southern
like
Kentucky.
how no, just ignore me.
I
Anyway,
know.
like how they'd have like it has like a stage, a set that looks like an old western town or whatever here, and
Right.
then they bring out like I would say amateur musicians and stuff like that. That sing a lot of country music, some like gospel-y type music, some Elvis music, stuff like that. But actually really cute.
Mr. Sadie's head jerked. He said, Did she say Abbas?"
It's like Jim's like it's a little bit like hee haw without the boobs, and there's no like inappropriate speak, and they don't like swearing. Very Christian. No liquor allowed, no alcohol allowed there. It's real, and you sit there with a lot of like, I would say their biggest clientele is probably 60 to 90. You'll have
Okay.
some in wheelchairs, some on oxygen. Anyway, but it's actually a pretty good little show, and it's
Sounds
cute.
like my kind of crowd.
That's right. I was just thinking the same thing too.
It's like going a little bit back in time. It's like going back, like to like 1959 or something. But they are going to have, and I forgot the kid's name, but he was just on, is it American Idol or what's the other singing show where they compete? Anyway, he was actually really good. He kind of sung a little bit like Dwight Yoakam. He kind of sings country. They're gonna have him come up here in December, I heard.
Cool.
He was actually pretty good.
I was listening.
Yeah, pretty much the same crowd.
I was
They
listening
serve
to
you. They have a restaurant in the front, so if
right.
you go there early, you eat this big buffet, and then you go listen to music.
Cool beans. Eating's always good.
Yeah.
I was listening to the show and they had some of the I'm gonna say older country and western singers. They had a couple of pop ones on there too. And I mean they're older folk, not these young YouTuber types. And one of the guys, he said, he said these young folks, and he says I hate to sound like my granddaddy, but he said these young folks don't know what it is to have to get out there and beat the bushes to get your sound out there. He said, me and my boys, we were out every Friday and Saturday night playing divey kind of places, and he said now all you got to do is put a video up on YouTube, and if you sound anything very good and you're cute, you know,
Well,
you
I'm gonna
got
give it. I'll give it a little. I'll give it a little plug. So if anybody's ever driving through Kentucky and wants to go check it out, it's called the Lincoln Jamboree, and it's in Hodgensville, Kentucky. And honestly, it is really. If you like country music and some of the stuff they play, I'll be like, I've never heard of this. And Jim's like, oh yeah, that's an old one because he knows old country. I mean, they play some older stuff. It's actually cute. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, I was there.
And Jim's very critical. So if
I
he
was there.
says it's good.
I was there Saturday with another woman, and anyway, they had a 9-year-old girl who was from our town. Actually, this thing's about 20 miles from our town, so she was from our town. 9 years old in this real fancy red sequin dress, and she just murdered the song she was singing. But everybody clapped anyway, and it's kind of a real folksy thing. So.
Yeah, it's a real down home.
They want to encourage the person, even if they're terrible. They give.
You got an MC who kind of tells a little bit of he has kind of goofball jokes he tells and stuff.
Kind of like Johnny Carson's sense of humor.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was cute. I mean, probably if you look it up on YouTube, you might see stuff about it.
Good God, how many people know who Johnny Carson is? Who was the guy before him? Oh.
How the hell would I know? I was I was a kindergarten first grade.
Jack Parr. Hey, who knows who Jack Parr says
The night shows have just gone to hell since Johnny Carson retired and since died. I'm not in. I am just not into these.
No, I don't want you to.
These night hosts that have their jokes written for them and they can't say them like
I don't know. I kind of like Craig Ferguson a little bit.
I don't think I've ever really watched him.
I've never even heard of him. What's he on, TBN?
He came on after the Tonight Show. I mean, he was real late, whatever time Tonight Show goes off. And then...
I watch some Gutfeld. Sometimes he's funny, but that's about it. And I have to go to bed. I need my sleep. I need my 9 hours of sleep so I can function.
James, Ed Sullivan was never on at 11 o'clock at night.
Ed Sullivan.
He was on Sunday evenings.
Really big show. Really big show.
Really great show, yeah.
Shoot. Really?
Carson hasn't been on. It doesn't matter, Texas. That shows you. That's the last time I watched any late night TV. I mean, I don't like Letterman. I don't like Leonard.
Jimmy Kimmel got an Emmy.
Who?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Did he?
He's the guy who used to do the Man Show, and now he's all lefty. Crusader for women.
Yeah, he's super politically correct. But I remember I used to watch the Man Show, and they had girls on trampolines.
Yeah,
I watched it. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you remember the Man Show? Anyway,
okay.
I'd pause it.
What's the other guy's name that has a talk show? Young guy.
Oh, the Fallon.
Who?
Fallon from SNL.
Yeah, the other Jimmy.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, I don't think he's funny at all.
This guy from Saturday Night Live.
I liked him on SNL, but I don't watch the late night shows because I go to bed. And I never really watched that show. You know, when Jim went to college, Jay Leno would always be up in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. He said doing like shows at the UW Stevens Point,
And I
wasn't
wouldn't
he?
go. People are like, "Oh, it's only like $8 or something." I'm not paying $8 to see that Johnny Carson fill-in guy.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Um,
And then actually, I turned out pretty good. Actually, I liked him. I'm not sure I didn't like him. Since sometimes I liked him better than Carson.
See, Carson's stick was he said stuff, and it was probably written for him, but it sounded like he was. It was like, he had this epiphany and he said it, and the rest of them they're like, I don't know. It's like they're scripting.
They're
Roxy,
reading
that's
off
right.
a cue card.
Yeah, they're reading off a cue
Yeah, they're
card.
just reading the
You can see their
teleprompter.
eyes moving while
They're
they're
on the
watching the
teleprompter.
teleprompter. Yeah,
I mean, Arsenio Hall.
we had a president like that
like
once. I
him.
can't remember what his name was though.
I think Jay Leno's got going for him is
Yeah, he
that
was
car
all right.
collection.
That's a long time ago too.
But Carson was good because he was a good interviewer and he would always have good guests.
Yeah.
I loved it when Rodney Dangerfield went on his show and just everybody was just dying.
And he got sued so many times for sexist comments.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
didn't care.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Back then, back in the early '80s, could you really be sexist? I mean, you could get away with saying a lot more stuff than you obviously can now.
Well, Carson.
No, but the
could.
early '80s when they started to crack down. Late '70s.
Oh,
I remember
Carson
one
could
time
because everybody wanted to be on his show.
Carson had on Arnold Palmer's wife. You know Arnold Palmer, the golfer.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he was interviewing her, and he asked her if she gave him a kiss. If she gave him a kiss or wished him good luck before a tournament that he started or whatever, and she said, "Oh yes, we have a tradition where I kiss his balls and that he plays with before he goes to the tournament."
Oh boy.
And of course, Johnny immediately says, "Wow, I bet that made his putter stand up."
Yeah. Lawsuit
Oh my
number one. But he just, he was a natural. And these other guys are reading from a script. So anyway, that's my opinion.
I'm still thinking about that. Guys didn't really manscape back then. Well, never mind.
That's an odd statement.
No, I was thinking about the balls and the putter.
Oh, that was random.
Oh God,
Could be
Carson
the
had
tumbleweed.
Jesus book for October. But he, people died to be on. They wanted to be on his show. They did any. If you got on the Johnny Carson show, then you had made it. If you were at what's his name with the puppets, Walter and
Oh, not that comedian with the puppets.
what's his name?
I don't know.
Okay, in the audience,
I call him turn the channel.
he's got Walter
Change the channel.
and Ahmed,
Yeah,
the terrorist. Anyway, he was talking about one of his, where Q&As that he was invited to be on there, and he said, a lot of people just came out and left. He said if you were invited to the couch, then you had Jeff Dunham. Thank you, Becky. You were, he really liked your work, and so he was on there like 20 times.
He used to have all kind of people on. You remember when he had Dolly Parton on? And
he said, "I'll give $5,000. I'll give, what did he say, $5 million to take a look in that blouse or something like that."
Yeah, he was when the jogging craze was big in the 70s. He asked her, "Have you taken up jogging or anything like that?"
Hey,
She
Becky.
said, "Oh no, Johnny. If I went jogging, I'd black both my eyes."
Yeah. I see. Anyhow, so how's things going with everybody? Is your sales still rocking and rolling? Are you selling more domestically and less foreign?
Yeah, my sales are good. I don't know.
I
I'm
want to show
still
y'all something.
still several thousand short of my goal, but whatever.
If you can see them, let's see. Okay, now you can't see them. There's 2 totes of stuff back here I'm going to try to get listed this week, believe it or not. There it is right there. 2 of those. I got to start funding my grandkids' college fund. Speaking of grandkids, Tara, my sister-in-law retired Saturday, and my brother had her a surprise retirement party. And she said, we were sitting at a table eating and talking, and she said, "You know, you're going to have to get Oliver a horse." I said, "Don't you have plenty of horses?" She says, "Yeah, but Oliver needs a horse." And I said, "Well, I'll think about it when he gets old enough to sit on a horse." But she's like, I got a couple that's really good." I said, "No, I don't know about that. He'll come down and ride Jaws." Well, thank you, Nissa. I'll put the check in the mail to you tomorrow, because the mail's already run today. Good morning, Bessie. How are you?
How close is the to the grandbaby being born? Is it like a month or more?
The end of the month
Of October or
of
September?
like October the 1st. Between October the 1st and
Oh,
October
that's
the
coming up
9th.
fast. Oh boy, that's coming up quick.
Yeah. It's getting kind of. Matter of fact, I got to go back out to Goodwill and see if they got a toy box out there. Uh, I was driving Roberta's car yesterday and couldn't get it in it. And today's old people's day, so I could get 25% off of it. Anyway, Oliver, as in the little boy that will, "Please, sir, may I have more?" Um, your 4-year-old granddaughter wants a drone for her birthday. Wow. It's a Disney toy box. It's got Mickey Mouse on it, but I'm gonna paint over it and put Pooh Bear on there because that's what he. That's what the motif of his nursery is gonna be. Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, and friends. Oliver, yeah, I like that. That's kind of a sophisticated name. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. We're excited. We just keep buying crap he doesn't need. But I guess that's what grandparents are for. You buy them all this stuff and then send it home with them to let their parents deal with it. I guess it'll be the only one I have because I can't get Craig to let's pull the trigger on marrying off Emily to Sergey.
Stupid Craig.
Yeah. Um,
Well, maybe you should add in a bigger dowry, Tom.
I've got like 3 cows, a couple of goats, and chickens. I think I got a hog in there too. But they live in a suburb like I do, so he's gonna be like, "Where am I going to do that?" Yeah, yeah. I've seen you girls too. Well, we'll just if I can't work a deal with Craig, we'll see what we can do. And so you got some land. You got a place for some goats and chickens. You have Clementine. Dang. Oh no, we don't give away nothing in the game. You got to have the money. And I don't do pigs. Pigs are too much work. I have sheep and goats. Um, so Todd, did you get anything listed from your score?
Yeah, a little bit. Listed some. I got some Traeger grill, like parts. Traeger's kind of a fancy grill. Yep.
Tell him to put it in a trust, Anissa, and his children as the recipients. And talk to an attorney about that because I ain't one. Well, good,
Quit.
Todd. You think if you think you're going to be able to hit your goal by the end of the year if you quit staying on the YouTube all the time and that's the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That Chat GPT shit's biting people on the damn ass. Yeah, Todd is killing it. Who the hell is typing?
Who's typing?
That's me. I bought a
Well,
typewriter. I bought their table full of office supplies,
Right.
and I got a typewriter.
Well, you got a piece of paper in there, right? You're not typing
No,
on
he's got a piece of
airplane.
paper in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's an electric typewriter.
They don't type on a
Like
bear
that's the original printer right there.
That's what Jim's career was going to be, was a typewriter
I went to Smith
repairman.
Corona School in
Did you really?
Minneapolis. Yep.
Yep.
This is
Started fixing typewriters when I was 14. I've trained on
Well,
many models.
what model is it? Did you work on electric typewriters?
Well, they really didn't have
Oh.
good. They were like the 2200 and 8000.
This is
Does it
Smith
take a cartridge or a
Corona
regular?
NA1HH. Just a little
Is it
portable.
electronic? Like
I think it's newer than that, isn't it? Does it have a daisy wheel?
What's it got? Let's see.
Beth, you already beat the hell out of your keyboard.
Yeah,
It sounds like she's
got a
got a
wheel.
crush against her keyboard when she types.
Yeah, I was out of it by the time the daisy wheels came in the last year I was doing it, and I went. The company sold to another guy, and he was a jerk, so I quit and started landscaping.
My high school class is getting ready to have its 50th anniversary next year. And one of the girls that is kind of planning a little to do, she spoke to our typing teacher, who is still alive. She must be 85 years old now, because she was kind of young when we had her. She said she was glad that she retired before all the computers. She says now nobody takes typing classes anymore, or keyboarding, or any of that kind of stuff, because they can type 100 words a minute by the time they're 5. You know,
Jim used to do all the maintenance for like the high school typewriter, the districts up there. But he used to also, because the camps up there had a lot of the Jewish camps where they have didn't they have like a Hebrew keyboard on it?
Hebrew and the carriage moves the wrong direction because we read left to right and they read right to left.
What in the Hebrew language?
Yeah. So in Hebrew, on a Hebrew IBM, the carriage moves the opposite direction it does on an English IBM.
I wonder one of those typewriters would be worth a Hebrew keyboard on it.
They were old as Methuselah. They didn't give them up. I mean, they had to be expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go to the camp, that it would be like an IBM Model C. It'd be really
real
old.
oldies.
Yeah, kind of the ribbon just dropped off the edge of the desk. They'd have a big, it looked like a reel-to-reel tape was the ribbon, the film ribbon, and then would just drop off the side of the desk into a garbage can.
Oh.
There's no collector on the typewriter for it. It just dumped off.
Yeah, Brandon's still playing football, so Jim does put some of those games up so Brandon can watch them.
It's so we can watch them on the big TV.
Yeah.
It's just easy to do it. Rather than trying to make a DVD of it or whatever, we just put it on the YouTube.
Yeah, they do teach keyboarding in some elementary schools, but it's my 7-year-old niece was over at my mother's house, and my mom was talking about she couldn't get her printer to work, and my niece, like I said, who was 7 years old, she said, "Let me look at it, Grams." And mom said she had it printing out in just about 5 minutes. She said one of your drivers needed to be updated. 7.
Let me get on it, Graham.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Well, I used to do some work for a lady. She was in her 80s, and I'd go over and because you have a camera and it don't cost. I mean, a phone that's got a camera on it, and you don't have to pay developing fees. You just take pictures of everything. So I would go over there and I would back up all her photos for her, and she said,
"What is the item?"
She told me one time. She said, "I was about to call you to find out about something, but then my tech was going to spend the night, so I didn't need to call you." And then she said, "Oh my gosh, that sounded horrible. My tech is my 9-year-old grandson." I said, "You can't be saying stuff like that with the ladies at the circle meetings because they'll think you become a bad person." And she said, "They already know I'm a bad person." When I taught 1st and 3rd grade. Good morning, Chick. Beth, you were a school teacher? Good morning, Miss Rowboat. Cursive. There's some states are making it mandatory for them to learn how to write in cursive.
Brandon never was taught cursive. I can tell you that. I mean, I worked with him to learn how to sign his own name.
Well, that's just it. I had to make my boys
signature.
I had all 3 of them sitting down at my kitchen table signing their name on pieces of paper, so they could learn how to sign their name.
Like you got to have a signature.
This is not 1914 where you can make an X on a piece of paper.
Yeah, make your X. Make your X. Oh my God! And I went to Catholic school. I mean, I remember when you learned cursive, you had to hit those points on those 3 lines. Like when you did stuff. Like the capital S. They had that line paper where you.
Usually, if you sign with an X, they make you have a person sign also as a witness.
Okay.
To make sure so later you can't say it's not your X.
I just make a line lag. Like you don't sign anything. You have your assistant, your PA, take care of all that kind of mundane stuff.
Auto pen. He has one of those auto pen machines.
I got a set of books, and I got to order. I got to order another one.
Virginia College are running the auto pen.
Yeah. I've got to order another one for Oliver because they'll probably take them off of print. But on Amazon, you can buy it's the complete works of Dick and Jane, and I bought one for each one of my nephews when their kids got into school, and my nephew Daniel, he said his daughters loved it. and that they'd sit down and they just, in grade school you read one page or one, couple of pages, which was a story, and then you had to wait for the next one. He said they just sat down and just read all of it, and that reading is the key to everything. Auto pen is just for cards. I thought the president uses that. Doesn't the, doesn't the president use auto pens? Or is it called
I think he
something
means
else?
like trading cards, like
Yeah.
baseball cards and stuff,
Scott,
signed ones.
bearded picker, bearded picker. You know the answer to that. What's it called? So is listening? Yeah. I don't know. My my nephew that lives at the beach at Myrtle Beach. His wife's middle school vice principal.
14.
He said she's come
Oh, and I
home
must
some
have forgot
days.
to put that dimension in.
He said she's come home some days and she's like, I'm not a drinker, but I really would like to have something stronger than iced tea. She says there's days that everything just goes smooth, and then there's days everything goes to hell in a handbasket. There's your expression, Craig. Lag. And I figured out lag stand. I always say lag is a 43-year-old mother of three. Her name is Laura Ann Gilmore.
Lag is one of the Gilmore girls.
It's
Yeah,
probably a reseller that does a show and then he has an alias name to come and chat in your chat.
yeah. He doesn't sell the crap like we sell. He sells the high dollar stuff, the $1,000 printers and the $1,000 whatnots and
Oh, guess what sold?
what?
3 flip flops.
Are you serious? The ones with no
$9.99
soles?
plus shipping on top.
Okay, that's gonna be a topic for next week when he gets them back. But they're the ones that have very little or no sole, right? Or no tread.
That's what everybody was telling me a couple months ago when we had that discussion.
Yeah.
They didn't order it, yeah.
People will buy stuff. It doesn't matter if it's destroying the bottom of their feet. They'll wear them because I got reefs. Those they're not really flip flops, are they? They're like
Where'd you get a bunch of flip flops over that?
they're like beach shoes, water shoes.
No, they're like flip flops.
Oh,
Oh,
are they?
like when you
I thought they were water shoes.
Well, you can wear them on the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, they're those water.
Why, how many? Do you have a lot of them?
No.
No, I got them at the Lutherans one Thursday, and during Scott's show, they asked me what I got at the Lutherans, and I showed them some shoes, and I got this and that, and then I showed those reefs, and they said, "Oh God, those are nasty. Those need to go in the trash."
Oh boy.
Even
You
Har-
showed them, didn't you?
Once for Scott's life, he was wrong.
even Harlan's lady said,
Marcia.
"Ooh." Yeah, Marcia was saying, "You're gonna sell those? Those need to go in the trash." Everybody was giving me a hard time about them, and I
And they
was like,
sold.
"You watch, they're
And you
gonna sell."
gave them a lesson in reselling. And now you just gave them all a lesson in reselling.
There you go.
Well, since all of the to
You're
do
welcome.
about the Canadian shippers and all that kind of mess, has anybody seen an increase in sales? Do you think that's all just a bunch of worry for Americans? I mean,
I have seen an increase in sales. I don't know what that's why.
I can see the Canadians being upset about it, especially Josh, who's got 30,000 items in a store.
Yeah, and this I had them listed for $9.99, but I sent out 10% off offers, so they sold for $9.
You got $9 for those things?
Yeah.
That's almost enough to.
I figured the sales increase. I figured the sales increase was because people were past after school, and all that end of summer stuff. But I mean, I don't know what the cause is, but we have actually had an uptick in sales.
And I haven't been listing. I've been really slacking. I mean, really bad slacking. I haven't been doing anything.
Oh no, they sell for. They were listed for $9.99, and I took an. They were listed for $11.99, and I took an offer for $9.99.
Oh, okay.
Plus shipping.
Okay, you got a high schooler.
I really gotta get some listing.
You've got a high schooler, Tara. What did it set you back to send?
I have a high schooler.
And Anissa, you can jump into. What did it set you back to send that child back to school? I'm talking about in the school crap.
It doesn't set me back that much at all. I mean, he doesn't buy a ton of clothes. I mean, if you really looked at my kid, 90% of his wardrobe is Taylor County football clothing. That's what he wears to school. I would say most of his shirts and sweatshirts, isn't it? I mean, I didn't buy him a bunch of new
Let me show you the Reeves here.
Okay, here you go. Hang on. Let me get you up
He
there.
bought some. You know what he likes? He likes those. He likes those. Oh yeah, he likes those fishing shirts. Like the button-ups that are vented in the back, like.
Right.
So he bought some of those, and I think he got those at Walmart. And I don't think they were on sale. I think they were like $16 a piece.
Probably would have bought those.
Well, they don't look bad, Todd.
Well, everybody was telling me they did.
I mean, they still got a good bit of tread on the bottom of them.
Yeah, not so much.
How much did you have to pay for them? How much
They
did you
were
have to pay for them?
they were like $2 at the Lutherans.
So now he's gonna add
Are
that
they
to his.
expensive if you buy them brand new?
I don't know.
He's gonna add that to his watch collection.
Look it up.
I'll give it up to you. I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought them.
Hey,
I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought them, but hey, bully for you.
hey, Sue.
Let's see.
They look good
I
on the
don't know,
top, but that's all people will care about.
Let's go to soles.
It's just disrespectful to show the bottom of your feet or soles of your shoes to people.
So new ones are $35.
Really?
Anissa, you wouldn't have picked up that watch either, I bet.
All right.
But anyway, I was just like school supplies. Man, these kids down here have
like school
a page
supplies?
full
Oh
of
well,
double
mine's
column.
in high school. Oh yeah, and they have you buy the extra stuff too. I mean, like Brandon, I didn't even do the school supplies back to. I'm like, Brandon, find out what you need. He went back to school, and then after back to school, they put the school supplies on clearance. He bought some folders and a notebook because he really doesn't use like they'll have 5 3-ring binders.
Right.
He doesn't use that much stuff. I've bought it in the past and he never uses it. So I mean, I think he bought 4 folders that were on clearance, 10 cents a piece. And maybe a couple notebooks that were on clearance for $1 a piece.
One of our friends is a teacher, and she sent out as soon as she got her classroom list, and it's got all like parents' contact information and all that kind of stuff. She sent out a list to them and said, "This is what you need for my class." And she's elementary, so they don't change classes or anything like that.
I don't even know once, like in high school, I don't even know how much writing they're doing because they're working on all those Chromebooks.
Yeah. Um,
Anyway.
and she's creative. She says, this is what I need, or you can send me $5 and I'll supply everything. Because she is a shopper.
Yeah, well, I remember like when he was in like let's say grade school, they'd have 8 glue sticks, have a pack of colored pencils, and a pack of these kind of markers. And I'd send him to school, and I always kind of wondered, does my kid even ever use this stuff? But I guess whatever.
my,
I never see my child use a glue stick, but I mean, maybe at school they were using them a lot. I don't know.
my we have a friend, Bruce. He teaches college level, it's what, advanced AP calculus.
Oh,
And he sent home a note on Friday to a bunch of, these are like 11th graders. Sent a note home saying, I need a box. The student needs to bring a box of macaroni, a box of the elbow macaroni to school on Monday.
oh.
And
Yeah, Brandon's in. Go ahead.
he made they made macaroni art. He gave them an equation on the board, and they had to take the equation and make the design with the macaroni art. He had all the glue and all that kind of stuff. He said those kids thought he had lost their mind, but he
Oh.
said they had a good time. This brings back memories of when back in the old days when I was in the second grade. Got to be creative to keep those minds going.
Yeah, Brandon's in college algebra, and I guess he told me he'll get he'll get a college credit for it.
Well, that was the thing that Vanya did. He did the early college, which when he graduated from high school, he got his
Yeah, you have like so many credits going into college or
yeah,
something.
he got a associate's degree from junior college in 2 days before he graduated from high school. And he tried to get his friends to go take the same thing. Well, I'm on the basketball team, or I'm in the band, and they didn't have that kind of programs at the junior college for the high schoolers. And he's like, whatever. He said, I'm gonna save $60,000. So you're a good basketball player, but you will never make it to collegiate level. He was kind of harsh, but
Like,
he he. But anyway, he did. He went that route, and several other of his friends went that way too, because they were looking at the fact that they were saved $60,000. Because he started at NC
yeah, they're
State.
saying your see
Go ahead.
like on top. You're saying your screen is gray over on YouTube, which it is. But like I'm watching it on his is this EV Mux thing, and me and
Oh,
Todd have our cameras off, but
uh,
Tom is his just showing. You
okay.
could
I
be
know what I
looking
got to
at
do.
Tom's beautiful.
Wait a minute. Why am
Oh,
I? Uh, I don't know why that's. Let me do that. Give me a second.
good thing you're technical and know what to do, Tom.
No, I don't know why it did that.
This is how the show ends, just a gray screen. Everybody fades. Todd left.
No,
Hmm?
Oh,
I was trying to get
oh,
I'm
that.
I'm
here.
back.
I don't know why it. Because I tried refreshing to see if that would kick it off, and it gives me an ad, but it don't give me back the damn screen.
The only pretty one is Tara. But I don't know. I'm kind of
Oh,
cute.
well, thank you, Beth, but I don't
Oh,
know about that. Those two boys are pretty sexy.
oh, that's it. Too
That's what,
sexy for.
that's what I was singing at that tractor sale.
Oh, Dumb
They
Crack said it's fixed. You think my tractor's sexy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know what it did. I don't know why it did that. It held his screen share. Didn't kick it off. Thank y'all. Um. Anyhow, no comments about my thumbnail. The snowy scene. That's a blizzard.
I didn't even see your thumbnail.
Okay. Well, there's a thumbnail and it's got a blizzard background because some of you people are already getting ready to have snow, aren't you? Because it was 60 degrees here.
I
Come on.
heard in UP Michigan. I think I saw in the UP of Michigan they did have some flurries. It wasn't. It was cool up in Lansing, and the trees. Some of the leaves are just starting to turn up there.
I, Mikey, well, you'll go
We
back
were
to
right
Florida.
on. Part of it was on. We were on the university. It was on like part
It's
of
cool here.
Michigan State's university, the sports show complex. And I was warming up my horse on Saturday night, and you could hear the football game was right there close.
66 Todd?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody told me it's gonna get hot here by the end of the week, like 90 in Kentucky.
Yeah, we zoom up in the afternoons, but it's getting cool in the mornings.
JB, y'all haven't had snow there since 2022, which I don't think we have either. I think we've had a dusting, a flurry. 59 in this, so you better start bringing in the firewood. You're 2 hours south of Josh.
2 hours south of Josh, like the Canadian Josh.
I'd like to, if it stayed in the high 60s, that would be fine with me year round.
Uh huh.
That's my type of temperature because we can keep all the windows open. The cats can sit in the windowsill. My air conditioner's
Oh,
not
I didn't realize we were that
running.
close to Canada.
Todd, what's your power bill been like? $500 a month.
At least, yeah.
That's the reason he's having to resell his power, pay his power bill.
Yeah, yeah, that air
It's a
conditioning
fairly
kept running
mild
up.
summer compared to the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. It's been the first June was hot here, hotter than it usually is for June. Would you stop? Um, you didn't have any problems going in across the border, Anissa? They didn't get out and strip search you or anything. Look under your car for migrants, illegal pharmaceutical goods. Which is really weird. I was watching a thing about the Canadian border. Now you can go on a cruise ship and go to the Dominican Republic, and you can buy prescription drugs over the counter. Walk onto the ship, bring them right through customs when you get back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not. Well, I didn't see any really powerful drugs, but still stuff that you have to have prescriptions for here. Really? Did you wear that? Did you wear that over the shoulders, low cut top that you wear every once in a while? And they weren't caring about the car; they were just looking at you, going, "Oh baby, baby, baby,
Oh boy.
oh baby."
Sound like Justin
What kind of
Bieber.
pictures have you two been sending each other? Sounds like you got like a personal level.
Sounds like he's got the Justin Bieber fever.
Yeah.
Just to be.
Tom's got
Baby,
beaver fever.
baby.
Oh, baby.
Is he the one that sang that song? You
Yeah,
cry.
I think
I
so.
think it is.
See, I don't know.
I don't know who else could sing a song that's stupid, but
It's got to be an old song for me to know who sang it. One of they do these like they call it "You Win a Ship on a Stick," and it's like a little plastic trophy with the cruise ship that you're on, and it's the trivia contests, and they did one from 60s to 80s music, and they only play like 10 seconds of the song. And Roberta was sitting there going, "That's so and so, that's so and so, that's so and so," and
So did you win the ship on the stick?
no, we didn't, because for once we did. Usually we play. We didn't play that one at all, and we would have finally got a ship on a stick.
And what do you do with the ship on a stick?
that's personal.
That's personal? Is that one of those things where you hang a pineapple on the door when you get your ship on the stick?
No, pineapples are illegal. Pineapples are illegal. They even asked a lady. She had a T-shirt out with the pineapple on it, right side up, and they asked her to go change.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No fentanyl.
I can't. I didn't really know until about a year and a half ago. I really didn't know that meant that, and now I can't look at a pineapple the same
Who would
way.
care? I mean, if two or more married couples,
if four married people want to,
yeah,
explore a ship on a stick, I mean, they're consenting adults. I mean, it's their own business.
I mean, it's not like it's for underage or something or whatever. I mean, it's couples. I mean, it's not what makes my boat float. But I can think of other things that are celebrated. I'm sure that wouldn't do.
Let's put it this way: I will not even get in a swimming pool on a cruise ship. More or less, go fraternizing with other couples. No.
Well, I agree.
I mean, you don't want to have like a ball gag and a ship on a stick.
No. That's just nasty and all. Nasty in all kinds of ways.
But I mean, who cares? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but
I guess whoever floats somebody's boat, literally.
I was at the water park. I saw a kid drop a popsicle. He picked it up and continued eating it. So I was like, I wouldn't do that either. But I mean, I'm not gonna send a kid to jail for it or make him change his clothes.
Yeah, it's like when they're babies and they drop the pacifier and you just pick it up and blow it off.
Or when you're at the beach and some woman changes a kid's diaper in a lake and everybody just runs out of the lake.
Yeah, at the edge of the water, she's changing the kid's diaper.
Like lifting him up and down in the water, cleaning his butt off. The whole beach is clearing out. I mean, now that ought to be a lot.
Or people making out in the wave pool at the water park. That also kind of freaks me out too. Yeah, I don't even like going in the wave pool because I don't know why. All of a sudden, people decide they need to start making out in there. I'm like,
some of the hair and bandits in the wave pool makes you want to make out.
Okay, you see it here. Beth has got a T-shirt with an upside down pineapple on it. Lag.
I guess you should put swinger in that.
You need to order you one. Are you making them, Beth? Can you do multiples?
Well, hey Tom, weren't you gonna set up that reseller cruise? I mean, you could hand out T-shirts for like reseller cruise 2020 that have upside down pineapples on them.
I tried to get one together, but nobody seemed to be interested in it. I was gonna get Gwen to organize it for us, but I just can't get anybody interested in it.
Oh boy.
Houston. I have a T-shirt for sale. Anyway, y'all be sure and order an upside down T-shirt from Beth.
Oh. Okay. Now you're freaking me out.
Okay.
With the snot hanging out.
Okay, you could have done without saying that, Anissa.
I don't like the people that you see them. They put their head underwater and then they come up out of the water and spit water out of their mouth. That's so gross. I mean, how many people have been on that water? There's no way I'm opening my mouth up. I told Jim I don't need soda. I'll just take a straw on the wave pool with me.
Y'all are just making me sick here. Y'all are vile people. Okay.
Baby got 2 Band-Aids.
Okay.
Me and Tara
As
saw
we begin to
we
wrap
were
this
in the
up
wave
before I throw up in the floor,
We were in the wave. You don't want to hear our wave pool story?
go ahead.
it's not bad. Okay, there's about an
Me and
8-inch.
Jim are making out in the wave pool.
It's about an 8-inch long by 4-inch wide hair baby. Okay, and there was a couple Band-Aids floating around it. I said, if those Band-Aids get on the face of that hair baby, it's going to become aware like the Terminator.
Oh,
Anyway, that was
Lord. So, any
you
final
got?
words before you wrap the show up? Because it's going off the
Watch out for
rails.
Band-Aids in the wave pool.
It's going. This
Ew.
train is headed across the prairie land. Yeah, right, Anissa. So anyway, I'd like for y'all to all have a great day. Make it profitable. Stay out of truffle.
Stay out of
Trouble.
truffles.
Stay
Yeah,
out
stay
of
out
the
of
truffles.
truffles.
Stay away from the truffles. They're expensive.
Yeah, that's
That's a good
right.
one,
We'll
Bum
see my
Crack.
bolos. That's a good one, Bum Crack.
Yeah, with the pineapple on it.
So y'all look for.
I got your I got your ROI right here.
Yeah, y'all look for.
I just
I was thinking
I'm
today
picturing
was
Bob
Thursday.
Dole.
Y'all look for Scott tomorrow. He's probably got some nonsense going on.
Oh.
Oh God, I hate this damn thing. Upside down pineapple shirts. Yeah. So let's see what's in this
There's
to say.
probably
Keep
money in
flipping
that.
them flip flops.
Remember
So
when
y'all have a
Dusty
great
sold all
day.
that furry stuff? Oh, that's it. We're wrapping
Todd,
it up.
He's killing
bye
it.
bye.
Bye.
Any final words?
Goodbye.
I'm giving you the final word.
Buy low, sell high.
Okay, you heard it from the silver and gold man. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Thanks, Todd. Thanks,
All right,
Tara
bye.
and Jim.